Well, hello, mis amigos. I think that means friends in Spanish, I think. I got that from Dos Equis beer commercial. Anyways, welcome to a mansion. I almost said tutorial, but it's not a tutorial. The other day, I built a mansion just for fun. If you follow me on Twitter, I did post a picture of the front side. And I figured, hey, why not show you guys the rest of the house and what I've done in the past couple of days. It really has been more work on the outside. I haven't done any of the inside. Obviously, you guys know me. But yeah, this hopefully is going to be an idea for a mansion for you guys. So if we look at the map, you can see that I'm in my house world, so you can see all the big mansions down below. The one in the bottom left is the one we're going to look at. As you can tell, it's pretty big. I mean, it's almost, you could probably fit 3 or 4 of these houses on one of the plots for one of the mansions. I mean, it's a pretty big mansion. It's actually inspired from Mark Wahlberg's mansion in Hollywood. So that's where I got my inspiration for this. So thank you, Mark Wahlberg, really helping me out. Peace out, brother. Talk to you soon. I really won't, but So it is right here. So this is the mansion. So again, the interior is not done at all. I haven't figured any of that stuff out yet. Just more of the exterior, and I wanted to get the exterior just right. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use sandstone for this, or if I wanted to use the same materials as the cobblestone and stone together. I think either way, it would have looked really good. I think if I would have gone with the stone, I would have used a different material for the roof. I just think it would have looked a little bit better. Otherwise, it would clash too much. But I think overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out. So again, if you want to see what Mark Wahlberg's mansion looks like in Hollywood, it's like a $30 million mansion. I got the inspiration from that. I did add my own touches here and there. But for the most part, you can kind of see some of the resemblance of it if you've seen the picture. I might even put one of those pictures in the video. So over here, we have the garage area. And one of the things I did mess up on, which I always do this with my mansions, I think I get better at it every time, is I actually made it too far or too close to the road. I wanted to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit farther distance, but I did not do that. I kind of messed up. I thought I had enough room, but then once I started building and I got far enough, I was like, well, can't change it now. And here's where we are, but I think it's still pretty decent. So we have a hedge for the fence, can't jump over it, and I think it looks pretty good. We have a 1, 2, 3, and this is technically a 4, or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is technically a 5-car garage. This was meant to be a 2-car, but I'm not really sure. I think I would still consider it a 1-car garage on that side. So I'm going to go with either 4 or 5. It doesn't really matter all too much in all honesty. Then just to the left of the garage area, this is actually one of my favorite parts of the mansion, is this little walkway underneath here using cobblestone walls above, because that way it still brings in some sunlight, but it still gives you that net kind of, design. And basically, you can just walk around, and there's another door over here that you would walk into the mansion with. And I think it's just one of the coolest things I've done on a mansion, because I don't think I've ever really done that before. I'm not too sure about the roof design. On Mark Wahlberg's, his doesn't look too bad, but obviously some things are different, and you cannot replicate everything that you see in Minecraft. If you want it to be to true scale, that is. I got a couple of really big windows here, a lot of grass. I want to make it look, I wanted to have as much grass as possible and try to stay away from, making it all of it stone or whatever. And I think I did a pretty good job with that. A couple of really big windows with some balconies. We have 3 balconies just on the front house alone. So we have these 2 right here on both sides of the front door. One right here. And then we have the big one here right above the front door. So again, very massive. 4 tall doors. There we go. And I'm an idiot. I can't speak. So let's see. Got some pretty big windows. Technically, this is a 3-story house, is what it would be if I fully did the interior. And if you're from England, I'm not sure how you guys do it. It actually would be a 4-story, including the basement. Here in the US, we don't consider the basement a floor. So technically, it would be a 3-story with a basement. What might be the best way to put that? Over on the left side, we have another one of these little walkway areas. You're going to see quite a few of these, especially when we get to the back side of the house. I actually left a gap there. Did not notice that. So eventually, this would lead down into the basement. So I would have stairs here that would kind of be in a circular pattern, going all the way down to the basement area. Only bad thing about that is flooding. I live in Missouri, and we're dealing with a lot of floods right now as well. So not too much over here, not really too complicated. Another one of those pretty big windows. And then here in the back is here where you start to see a lot of different design cues. So if we turn around, I like the back a lot. Again, taking inspiration from Mark Wahlberg's mansion got me the idea and got the ball rolling. But then I kind of took it from there, added my own stuff, and, the rest is history. So basically all of this is one big balcony. So eventually there'd be doors either over here or here with some windows. And it's the same thing on the other side as well. Over here we have another balcony. So technically you have one huge balcony and then one tiny one right over there. Just look at that. Oh, how cute. So that's pretty good. We got the garage is where we are. So we're pretty much right behind the garage right now. Again, all grass. Got a nice little kidney pool, which, yeah, kind of looks like a kidney. So that's pretty nice. Got a lot of windows. There's a lot of windows on this mansion. I mean, some walls do not have any, but this one definitely has quite a few. And they're all different heights and widths. And I think it makes it look pretty unique. We would have a door right here leading out from the main part of the garage. And this would take you back to the pool house. So the pool house I actually made yesterday. Again, no interior done to it. I wasn't sure if I actually liked it at first. But so far, I think I'm going to keep it as it is. And I think it's a pretty good, pool house. It's not too over the top. It's not too tall. Again, same kind of design with the, what do you even call these things? Walkway? I'm not sure what you would really call those. So right here, if I ever did do the exterior, like fully adding in like all the aesthetics and stuff like that, I would have a bar right here. That's why this piece kind of comes out a little bit. That's why that's right there. So for a bar or grill, whatever you wanted to do, I would have chairs laying around here with some, I want to say tents. What are they called? Like umbrellas, so you can sit underneath them, and if it rains, you're fine. Let's see. I want to eventually add in either a soccer field or a tennis court. Tennis court's usually the main one that mansions have. I know he has a basketball court in his actual house, and it's actually pretty cool. But I'm not sure if I want to add a basketball court or not. I think I would stick with maybe tennis, just because it's one of the easier things to make. And that's pretty much it for the mansion. So hopefully you guys got some inspiration from this. I think it's actually a really good design. If you guys want to experiment and remake this with other materials or use the same one, definitely let me know in the comments or on Twitter if you've done it. And, send me a picture on Twitter and I will reply back to it, letting you know how you did, what I think of it, my personal opinions. But overall, I think this mansion's actually really, really good. It's one of my better mansions when it comes to scale. I mean, this one over here, even though we did it for a tutorial, I like it, but at the same time, I learned a lot of stuff from it. And I kind of incorporated the roof design from this one into this one, since I knew more how to do it, knew where to go with it. So really, it's a learning experience. Every mansion and every house you build is what can you do better next time. And that's exactly what I did here, and I think I've definitely learned from it. I like the front entrance here. I definitely like the roundabout looking driveway that leads into the garage area over there. I think that's a nice small addition. And it's actually pretty decently good, size. It's not too small, And if we actually look at the house from the top down, let's fly up. You can really see how massive it really is. I mean, just look at the scale of this. I mean, if you look at all the other houses, this one's probably the biggest in scale. And I think it actually looks the best out of all the houses on this world so far. Now, again, there will be more mansions being built soon. Again, I'm not going to really be doing these for tutorials. I might maybe start live streaming when I'm building these, because a lot of people want to see the building style and tutorials for these, but tutorials for a mansion like this take way too long. I think I did the exterior of this mansion in 2.5 to 3 hours, fully. That's not too long, but you've really got to think about how many parts would that be into, if I wanted to make it a tutorial. So I don't really want to make tutorials for mansions like these on this scale. I think they're just so massive, it would take so long to do. And people always complain about how many things you miss and stuff like that, because it's such a big thing. You miss some of the small stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe either start live streaming or recording these and just kind of doing like a podcast kind of design, to where I talk and just build a house at the same time. And I will work on getting better at that, see what I can do. But yeah, if you guys want to see more mansions and stuff like this for inspiration, for, just for fun, please let me know in the comments. Also, if you know any houses that you want to see me build, I like the French style. I think I've finally decided that the French style is probably my favorite design to make when it comes to Minecraft, which is exactly what this style is. So if you guys want to see, any other mansions, please let me know. If you have any ideas for mansions, please let me know in the comments or on Twitter. So bye bye guys, and thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated, and have a great rest of your day.